What's up, YouTube land? Xeno Gaming here. Bring a brand new series to the channel, a MOTOGP Career mode here today. Very excited to bring this series to the channel. I thought I don't just want to be a F1 channel, I want to get other sports involved when they release. So MotoGP I thought was a good opportunity. Brand new game, MotoGP 19. Really excited for this one. Here we are going to do the Pro Career. Just try and challenge myself as much as I can. Really excited for this game. Haven't brought a MotoGP game since the Valentino Rossi game, which I enjoyed at the time. And it is going to be starting off in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. We're going to work our way from the bottom to hopefully one day be MotoGP champion. And the first race will start off in Jerez, which is a challenging track on any kind of bike, so I'm looking forward to that challenge. Just in an introductory screen here, just looking through all the new nice menus. They're looking good, all on one screen, easy to access, and it's really nice. I will say from playing the game, it has taken such a step forward from when I last played the Valentino Rossi game a few years ago. The bike handles better, the physics are better, the graphics are better, the overlays better, everything from the menus, the AI is just taken a substantial improvement from previous games from what I've played so far. And just going through and just changing some details of the helmet, the gloves, the number I ride with for this series, or in this category anyway. Not sure if I'll change it for future categories, or if the number will stay for the whole series. At the minute we've got the number 6 we're going to go with here. I thought this was the best number that suited me the most. I was thinking about 31 and 34, but I thought 6 was the best representative for me. And looking forward for this series. This first commentary is post commentated, but I might do live commentated episodes for the future ones. So yeah, look forward to that in the future. Go with the nickname the Iceman, because everyone loves Kimmy, so I didn't really like the other ones too much. There was Hammer, but thought Iceman would go well. Just choosing the colour of the gloves, decided to go with red. I thought that was a good secondary colour for my rider. So let me know your thoughts on the comment series. If you're excited, leave a like, please. Would really help me out, get this video to others. I'm really excited for the MotoGP series and the game. I've been watching in real life. Marc Marquez has been dominating, finishing close second at Petrucci in the last race. Daniel Petrucci winning his first race. It was an exciting finish, to say the least. So yeah, it was really Magello always brings out a great race because of that long straight. And I decided to put it on 50% for this category. I think it's cool, and I put it on 90% at the time because I'd played on the MotoGP bikes at Magello the day before, and it was on 70%, and it was quite a challenge, especially with the MotoGP bike. So I thought 90% would be fine on the difficulty. But if I had known what was going to happen, I would have put it as high as possible. Maybe I think for the next episode I'll put it to 120%, see where it balances out for the third race. You'll see why in a second. 90% was just way too easy, especially for Jerez, which is not from previous games the AI are strong at Haref, so it was really eye-opening to see how easy 90% was. So it was almost like it was on 40% at times. So anyway, that's that.
Hello and welcome to the Jerez de la Frontera circuit for the opening of the traditional Grand Prix weekend in Spain. The tension is palpable. Mechanics and engineers are at work to sort out the final technical details before the start of this official session. It doesn't look like the weather will be causing us any problems. The latest weather reports we've received indicate clear skies for the duration of the entire session.
So, welcome to Jerez. This is the qualifying lap from the Jerez qualifying session. Done some practice, done a few laps. Was feeling quite confident on the Red Bull's rookie bike. It's quite a nice bike just to start off with. Really easy to get the power down, and it's a fun bike to start off with. And it's not been the cleanest turn 3 there, but it's well, turn 4, sorry, actually. Yep, turn 4. It was not very clean, but this will just show you. Goes to show I've had it on way too easy a difficulty, but just getting your eye in around this circuit is quite tricky. Now into the dry sack corner, just Danny Pedrosa now corner, so gotta get used to that. Running into the back of, I've got all that space now. I managed to run into the back of somebody there. Not the cleanest lap, but this is the pole position lap. Just still getting used to the game, riding these bikes for the first time. Really pushing the bike without using it all. Almost lost the rear there. Pushing as hard as we can to get the best lap time. And I love this part of the track. It's the best part of the track. Just using all the road, and you can just absolutely fly through those 2 corners, and then into the final corner, named after the great Jorge Lorenzo. And get the power down as cleanly as possible, and not a bad, very scrappy, but good enough for a 54.1, which was 3 seconds faster than what the AI could do. So that was the difficulty level. I guess I didn't have time to look at the results there, so I'm not sure who qualified second, but yeah, 3 seconds faster than the AI, and I knew immediately, even during practice, I knew immediately that AI
and welcome to the Jerez de la Frontera
was too easy.
Just a few more minutes to wait before the Spanish Grand Prix finally begins. The skies over the track are a few minutes to go, then today's race will begin. Right now, we're at the starting grid, waiting for the riders to receive the signal to start the warm-up lap.
Yes, I knew it was a bit too easy. And then also this is where I also make my mistake. So forgetting I've got the pro settings on, I just floor the accelerator here and don't hold the clutch in like you're supposed to, and well, that's a jump start. So, and then by the time I accelerate here, that whole field will pass me. So that was just a miserable start, and what a way to start the series in the Red Bull's Rookies Cup. We've bloody jumped the start, haven't got it cleanly. Now I dropped to the back of the pack here because it had that let pass thing sign, but so I thought I'd let everyone pass and then I'd start again, but for whatever reason it comes back as soon as you pass the people, so I wasn't sure what I had to do. I wasn't sure if I'm kind of thinking now, commentating over the video, maybe I had to drop 5 seconds back because it has the 5 second bubble in there. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do, but anyway, we're slicing through the field, but we're not actually gaining positions because I didn't realise that till when I finished the second lap when I'd done a 4-minute lap time, and I'd realised I'd only just completed the first lap. It made me do 2 first laps, essentially. But you can see the difficulty level compared to is really just slicing. We've gone from 26 to, what's that, 12, essentially. And then I'd make a mistake here. I'd get into the side of, I think it was Rouge, the ride, I don't know. Couldn't control the bike, and we'd go down, so we'd go back to the back of the pack. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below if you ever do jump a start, what you're supposed to do. Are you supposed to drop to the back, drop 5 seconds? Are you supposed to just ride through the pit lane? I did try that later in the race, you'll see. Yeah, because I'm playing on the Pro Career, I can't use flashbacks, can't restart. I wasn't going to restart. I thought because the AI was so easy, I won't take advantage of it and just go back and get the easy win. So yeah, let me know. As you can see, we're still doing the first lap now. As you can see, the time still says 2:30, so which is unfortunate. I'm not sure if I had to just maybe even reverse back past the line, then once the race started, maybe that would have helped me, I don't know. But you can see we're slicing through the field though quite easily. Now up to the battle pack of 8th, 7th, and I think it's 4th place, which is you can see we've got quite a speed advantage and get these moves quite easy. I noticed the difference between the AI was the exits out of the corner. That's where you make up most of the time. So that's where they make up for the deficiencies. As you can see, just out of the corner, just breeze past them. They're quite good under braking actually, better than me. And here I'm just trying to use too much front brake and to make the apex of the corner, and I'll go down, which is unfortunate. Doesn't really matter. We're still last, so. Now coming into the pit lane, I thought maybe I'd do a ride through, maybe that would fix the issue, and embarrassingly bloody crash, which is yeah, not my finest moment. I did the ride through and nothing changed, so yeah, it was not ideal. And now coming to the last laps, we got back up to essentially what was 15th place, but a lap down, and not my best performance in the world. I have to get better for the next video. Make sure to hold the clutch in, and let me guys know if any of you know what I can do to
check out the final race ranking.
If I jump a start again, knowing me, I might what you can do to make sure you get the your lap back. Anyway, David Salvador wins the first race, Carlos Tate second, and Union
how today's race went,
finishes third. I'm not sure what his last name was. Wasn't butcher it.
The rider and mechanics are going to be talking long into the night so that this team can have
So,
better results
yeah.
next time.
Not an ideal first race for us in the Red Bulls Rookies Cup, but I did enjoy riding that first race. It was really nice to get the experience of that bike. And still, for the next episode, we are going to be racing at Mugello, so that's one of the best tracks on the calendar. As you can see, Marc Marquez conquered Le Mans in the game, which is pretty standard. He's the best rider in the world, maybe the best we've ever seen, so he's going to make his mark, pun intended. So thank you guys for watching today's episode. Please leave your feedback down in the comment section below, subscribe, leave a like. I'll see you guys for the next episode. Goodbye.